Endless storm-churned waters stretch to the horizon. Towering waves crash against each other in perpetual violence. Lightning splits the sky, illuminating the chaos below. Through the tempest, a sleek human craft descends, its hull scarred from atmospheric entry. Dr. Kaia Voss, 30s, grips the controls inside the cramped cockpit, her knuckles white. Biomonitors flash red warnings across her visor display. A photograph of a young girl is taped to her console, her daughter Maya, missing for 3 months. Outside, the ocean surface rushes up to meet her. She speaks into her comm. Descent protocol initiated. Hull integrity at 73%. Maya, if you're down there, I'm coming for you. The craft punches through the surface. Immediately, the hull groans under crushing pressure. Warning klaxons blare. The computer voice announces, "Pressure threshold exceeded. Recommend immediate abort." Not today. My daughter's final transmission came from these depths. Her fingers dance across alien tech controls. The hull shimmers, becoming semi-translucent. The pressure readings stabilize. Maya's research team found something down here. Something worth dying for. The craft descends through layers of bioluminescent organisms. Schools of creatures with crystalline shells dart past, their bodies pulsing with electric patterns that seem almost familiar. Kaia's breath catches as she recognizes the pattern from Maya's final encrypted message. The water itself seems alive, shifting between deep blue and phosphorescent green. Suddenly, something massive moves in the depths below, a shadow larger than the craft itself. Her suit's scanner detects human biosignatures, impossibly old, impossibly deep. What the hell? Those readings can't be right. At 3,000 meters, the craft's lights reveal an impossible sight. Ruins, but not empty ones. Massive stone structures covered in coral-like growths stretch across the ocean floor, and within them, shapes move, human shapes. Bioluminescent vines pulse with rhythmic light, creating an underwater aurora that matches the pulse of a human heartbeat. Maya? A low-frequency vibration shakes the craft, the same frequency from her daughter's final message. Through the murky water, enormous tentacles emerge from a crevasse, but they're not attacking the ruins. They're protecting them. The craft's hull suddenly buckles, but not from tentacles. Something smaller has attached itself, a modified human diving suit, ancient beyond belief. Through the porthole, Kaia sees a figure in the suit gesture urgently toward the ruins. The computer voice warns, hull breach imminent, life support compromised. Someone's trying to help. She slams a red switch. The craft's outer shell explosively separates, leaving her in a form-fitting exosuit. The abandoned hull drifts away, caught gently by the massive tentacles and set aside. Kaia's suit jets propel her toward the mysterious figure as the massive tentacled entity, a Leviathan cephalopod, observes from the depths. Its body defies comprehension, part organic, part mineral, with chambers that glow like furnaces, and within those chambers she glimpses more human figures. The ancient diver leads her between coral spires, past structures that pulse with bioluminescent networks. Each pulse sends data, coordinates, genetic codes, memories. Struggling to process what she's seeing, she follows deeper. These aren't ruins, they're alive, connected. Inside the largest structure, the walls pulse with organic light that responds to her presence. Strange symbols cover every surface, shifting and changing as she watches. But now she recognizes them. They're human neural patterns, evolved and expanded. The architecture is impossible. corridors that loop back on themselves, chambers that exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. The ancient diver removes their helmet, revealing a face that's recognizably human, but adapted for this environment. Gills, enlarged eyes, pale blue skin. Welcome, surface dweller. I am what your daughter Maya became. Kaia's world stops. Maya, but you've been missing for 3 months. Time moves differently in the deep. I've been here for decades, learning, evolving. The Leviathan isn't our enemy. It's our teacher, our guardian, our partner in a transformation that began long before humans first looked to the stars. The figure that was Maya touches one of the pulsing symbols. It responds, brightening and extending tendrils of light toward Kaia's suit's biosensors. Images flash in the light. Not other worlds and species, but human colonies, dozens of them, all transformed, all thriving in impossible environments throughout the galaxy. The Federation lied to you. They know what happens here. They've been sending volunteers to ocean worlds for generations, not to colonize them, but to evolve, to become something that can survive anywhere. Maya leads Kaia deeper into the structure. But you came looking for me. That changes everything. The ruins shudder, not from attack, but from the Leviathan's excitement. Through gaps in the coral walls, Kaia sees the creature's true form. Not a monster, but a living archive, its neural networks intertwined with human consciousness. The Leviathan chose me, just as it's choosing you now. But, Mother, there's something the Federation doesn't know. Something I discovered too late. Maya's expression darkens as they reach the heart of the structure. Here, the walls are transparent biomembrane, revealing not just the ocean beyond, but other oceans, other worlds, connected through some impossible network. Suspended in the center is a sphere of living light. But it's not alien consciousness. It's human. Collective human consciousness from dozens of worlds. We're not the first species to find these ocean worlds. We're not even the second. But we are the first to master them without losing ourselves completely. The sphere pulses, and Kaia hears voices. Thousands of them, all human, all connected across space and time. The Federation has been conducting the largest evolutionary experiment in galactic history. And Earth is next. The walls around them begin to dissolve, but not from collapse, from revelation. The chamber expands, showing the true scope of the network. Bioluminescent pathways stretch between worlds, carrying human consciousness, human evolution, human ambition, transformed into something both wonderful and terrifying. Maya, we have to warn them. We have to stop this. Do we? Look around you, Mother. Is this really something to stop, or something to guide? Kaia sees the truth in the data streams flowing around them. Her suit's emergency beacon isn't just transmitting to the Federation ships above. It's connected to the network itself. Every reading, every discovery, every impossible thing she's witnessed is being shared across dozens of worlds, to thousands of transformed humans who've been waiting for this moment. The Federation isn't conducting an experiment. The evolved humans are conducting it on the Federation. Above them, the Leviathan's massive form shifts, revealing not tentacles, but synapses, not chambers, but memory cores. It's not guarding the humans. The humans have become part of it. Their consciousness expanded beyond individual bodies into something that spans worlds. The ticking you've been hearing isn't a countdown to disaster, Mother. It's a heartbeat. The heartbeat of a new kind of humanity that's about to be born throughout the galaxy. Maya takes her hand. The Federation thinks they're studying death worlds, but we've been studying them, learning their weaknesses, their fears, their plans. And now, with you here, with your pure genetic template, we can complete the final phase. Kaia looks at her transformed daughter, at the impossible beauty surrounding them, at the network of human consciousness spanning the stars. What final phase? Earth isn't being prepared for colonization, Mother. It's being prepared for evolution. The storms above aren't natural. They're atmospheric processors, transforming your world into something like this. The Federation ships aren't here to rescue you. They're here to ensure the process completes. The sphere of consciousness pulses brighter, and suddenly Kaia can hear it. The same storms that rage above Aurelia 7, but echoing from Earth's oceans, from the Federation's carefully orchestrated climate experiments. You have a choice. Return to the surface with a warning they'll never believe. Or stay and help guide humanity's transformation into something that can survive anywhere, explore anything, become anything. Maya's gills flutter as she breathes the liquid medium that sustains this new form of human life. But choose quickly. The atmospheric processing reaches critical phase in 72 hours. Kaia looks at her daughter, transformed but still recognizably hers, evolved but still human at her core. Around them, the network pulses with the consciousness of millions of humans who made this same choice across dozens of worlds. The Leviathan's form shifts again, and she realizes it's not one creature, but thousands, all connected, all working together to preserve and expand human consciousness across the galaxy. The Federation ships above detect her suit's final transmission, but they're too late to understand its true meaning. Kaia's message isn't a distress call or a scientific report. It's an activation signal. Across Earth's oceans, hidden colonies of transformed humans begin to surface, ready to guide their species through the transition that's already begun. The greatest threat to humanity wasn't the crushing depths of alien worlds. It was their own unwillingness to evolve beyond the limitations of a single planet, a single form, a single definition of what it means to be human. As Kaia removes her helmet and takes her first breath of the life-giving fluid that will transform her, she realizes the Federation was right about one thing. No species had ever survived landing on an ocean world unchanged. But they were wrong about what survival meant. The camera pulls back through the network of connected worlds, revealing the vast scope of humanity's true expansion, not as conquerors of space, but as partners with the universe itself, evolved and evolving, forever reaching toward impossible depths and infinite possibilities.